Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with part 3 of a 3-part video series on VA loans, analyzing non-military income. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of VA guidelines. Also, this video was issued on August 28th, 2018, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. We've gone over what to do or how to review non-military income for borrowers who have 2 or more years. That's the ideal amount. And we've also gone over what the requirements are if they have less than 2 years. But now let's take a look at situations where the VA may allow you to qualify the borrower even if their current non-military employment is for less than 12 months. Now, generally, the VA does not consider employment income for less than 12 months to be stable and reliable. However, in some situations, this may be overlooked. A common situation or an example that they give is when maybe you have a situation where the veteran, after they got out of the military, then went into school. So maybe they went to a trade school or they went to college or a special program, and they are now working a current job for less than 12 months based on whatever that education was. So in this example, the lender would need to think about and ensure is that did that training or education equip that veteran with a particular skill that relates directly to the new job. So here are some pretty common examples: a nurse, a medical technician, a lawyer, a paralegal, or a computer systems analyst. So in this case where you have someone who maybe got out of the military, went to nursing school, and has now been a nurse, but they've only been a nurse for the last 10 months. In this case, that you're probably going to be a little bit safer and can look at the income as more stable and reliable. Now, if the borrower has been employed at least 6 months but is not well supported, so in other words, you have a situation where maybe there was no transition, they weren't in school to get their current job. So you may still consider the income to partially offset some of the debts for up to 10 to 24 months. But you need to determine the amount that can be used of that income based on such factors as the employer's evaluation of the probability of continued employment. So in this case, if you've got a veteran who has been in their current job for at least 6 months, let's say 7 months, but less than 12 months, and it's not because they were in school previously and you don't have that other reasoning, you still may be able to use some of that income, but you're really going to need that verification of employment to show that there is a continued probability of employment for the borrower. Also, you want to consider the length of employment. 10 months is better than 6 months, so definitely take all of these factors into account. But we know ideally we want 2 years. A little bit less than 2 years, can definitely be used. But when you get into less than 12 months, you've really got to take a look at everything. And certainly, any of these situations where you have less than 12 months, a letter of explanation, a very detailed, documented, instances, everything should be included in the loan submission. Very important. All right, that concludes part 3 of this 3-part video series. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org to look for their weekly mortgage video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, and post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.